First, good morning to everybody, and thank you for inviting me to this 21st edition of this very important event. As our host here explained, I used to be a banker myself many years ago. More importantly, I have been a customer of this bank for I think about 17 years, starting in New York and then Mumbai, Singapore, Chennai, all over the place. So I'm happy to see this kind of initiative because I think in markets generally, banks play a very important role, but particularly in emerging markets and developing economies, the roles of banks are greatly magnified. The largest proportion of credit comes from intermediated funds like banks, as opposed to the developed markets where they come largely out of the markets themselves. And so banks play a critical role in credit evaluation, in providing security for savings. And back in the days when I moved from developed world banking to emerging market banking, I learned that for an economy to grow in a place like Asia, Africa, if the GDP growth was expected at 10%, the credit growth needed to be about 20%. So, really, credit growth drives the economy in relatively capital starved countries. So, in that sense, banks in general, but particularly multinational banks that can innovate in some ways and bring global trends into the markets are very important. As important as that is at a macro level, of course, at a micro level, as many lives, as many individuals are touched, as many MSMEs are supported, and in this particular case, as many NGOs are given a helping hand, and the enthusiastic backing of a big organization like HSBC, which I'm sure beyond credit or credibility, it also includes, as you say, advisory participation and things like that. So this is a wonderful effort. I commend you. I commend the bank for it. Many of my friends in the banking industry are still with HSBC, so I know it to be a premier institution. And events such as these show that you actually have a compassionate side as well, which is important. So I'm pleased to be here with Mr. Ram with the Dhananjayans. And thank you very much for having me and wish you all the best and wish this event all the best. Thank you.